Hi there, that is Haddad here again. So now the switch has been powered on and I have put the cables of the console cable to the port of the console on the switch, and I put the converter just to go from the DB9 to the USB, and I connected to my computer. Now how can we connect to the switch? It's very important that you download the software. Actually, you can use many software, but the software which I like and I recommend you to use it is called TerraTerm. So if you go to the browser, and over here if we go to Google and you search for TerraTerm, alright, I do have a Windows 10 here, so this is TerraTerm. You can see it's an open source project, so you can go to it, and over here you can download it. So you go to the download page, and then you have here the TerraTerm. So this is the latest one. So you can download it as .zip or .exe, and then you can have the software downloaded on your computer. I already have it downloaded, so this is the software. You can see it over here, and all you need to do, just double click, and you have to say next, 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 and then it is installed. I already have installed it on my computer, so I'll not go through this process. Alright, and now as it is installed, I just have it over here, and I double click on it. Alright, now what you need to do, instead of using here the TCP IP, because we are connecting to the serial, so we just say serial, and directly you can see it will detect for you on your computer which serial you have, because some other softwares can show you COM1, COM2, COM3, COM4, COM5, and so forth. So you have to try each one of those to see which of the ports is yours on your computer. So in this case, you just show you directly the COM3 that you are connected to. So let's say okay, and let's have a look. Here we go. You see that I'm now inside the switch, and it's saying if you would like to go to initial configuration. I would say no, I don't want that, because that's something it will start asking you questions if you want to configure this and this and this. So we are inside this switch, and that's a real switch. Let me just make it the font a little bit bigger so you can see it better. So let's move to 16. Let's have a look. Yeah, now it's much better. Alright, so this is how you can connect to the switch using the console port. You can see it's straightforward. You just have to put it on the port of the switch, which is the console, on the RG45. It's only one port there, and then you have to put it from the other side, the converter, and put it on your USB on your computer, and then at the end you have to have a software. In my case, I use the TerraTerm software because that will show you directly which COM number you are having on your computer, and then you are able to go to the switch, and then here you can start doing the configuration. Now, some new switches, they don't have anymore the console port to put RG5. They only have USB. So in this case, you have USB on your computer, you have USB on the switch, then you connect it, and that's it. Then you can gain access to the console. Alright, but some old switches they still have, and I have here somehow an old switch. So that's how I showed you that how you can connect to it to the console. So this is what I wanted to show you in this lecture. So in the upcoming lecture, I have to start doing some work on the switch to show you the first things that you can do on the switch, like the command line that you are able to do on the switch. I'm also going to use the real equipment, the real switch that I have already showed you, and we have to continue doing the work on it. So see you in the upcoming lecture.